why did I come to protest the European Patent Office's talk? Well, we're here at the World Computer Congress, and what I've discovered is that the European Patent Office is here trying to campaign in favor of software patents in Australia. Why the European Patent Office would care about Australia's policy, I don't know. I could only guess that it must have a business deal with some businesses that are in favor. Mega corporations typically want software patents because the mega corporations own half the patents in every field. You can be sure that if Australia allows software patents, almost all the patents will belong to foreigners and will give them the opportunity to sue Australians who make the terrible mistake of developing some software and then providing copies to somebody to use it. They can all get sued. So this is an extremely dangerous thing, but being able to maraud with these weapons is very profitable for those who can do it. Somebody wins and because somebody's losing, and in general it's the mega corporations plus a few parasites that win. So I am concerned with people's freedom to develop software and then to use it and to distribute copies to others for them to use it, because that's what we in the free software movement do. Of course, there are lots of others that do the same thing, and if we're not free to do it, that's dangerous to everyone in the software field and everyone who uses the results of the software field. So once I saw that the European Patent Office was going to have this event to lobby for software patents, I figured I should show up and show the other side of things. So Dora here made a couple of signs, and we walked into the room and silently stood with our signs and offering handouts to people, and the building insecurity staff reacted to this in a rather rather aggressively, to the point where one actually tried blocking me from offering handouts to people who were passing by basically blocking my hand with her body. And when I simply tried to reach around her, she moved to block me and push my hand again. So I wonder what legally that is considered as. But I didn't fight back. I just said loudly that she was blocking me and interfering.
How have people reacted so far to your flyers?
Well, one person seemed to be delighted and took some pictures of me and smiled a lot. And another person on his way out stated his agreement. And I'm sure that that's not unanimous.
Right.
They're
how do you
running
feel?
a very smooth operation. They're trying to make it seem like they're the real experts and you should trust their advice. But it would be a terrible mistake for Australia to be seduced by this lobbying operation.
How does Australia compare? How does patent law in Australia compare with that of the rest of the world?
I'm not a lawyer. What I've been told is that there are no software patents in Australia now, but Australia is considering adopting them, which would be a terrible mistake. It's the software equivalent of bringing in rabbits.
Is there any way of implementing software patents in a good way?
No, it's impossible. And there's no problem that requires a solution with anything like software patents. Right now, as far from what I've been told, or in any case, without software patents, if you want to write a program, you're allowed to do it. And then you could give a copy to me or sell a copy to me, and I could run it too. And neither of us would get sued by IBM, Microsoft, or the various patent troll companies whose sole business is collecting patents so that they can go threaten people.
That's funny because Salesforce.com has actually labeled Microsoft as a patent troll before. How do you feel about a company like Salesforce?
Well, Salesforce, in regard to software patents, I know nothing. I've never heard its name mentioned in connection with software patents. I don't know what its position is. And I'd rather not bring other unrelated issues into this interview. We could do
Sure.
another interview about some other issue.
Sure. Okay.
But if Salesforce says that, it sounds like it's closer to our side of the issue than to the EPO side. In regard to software patents, I recommend the website nsoftpatents.org and also ffii.org. FFII has a diagram, a picture showing a web page of some fictitious website. It's called Your Web Shop is Patented, and it points to around 30 things on this fictitious website's page, front page, which are all patented under patents issued by the EPO.